Hi guys, welcome to Shang PMS, and for today's video, I'll be showing you how to crochet a flower coaster. It is really easy pattern and friendly for beginners. These are the materials that I use: yarn, scissor, needle, and 3.5mm hook. Now, let's get into the video. For the first row, we're going to start with the magic ring. Then, chain 2. Remember, this chain does not count as a double crochet. After that, make 1 double crochet and chain 1. Repeat this process until you have a total of 12 double crochet. After that, tie up your magic ring. Your last stitch should be a chain 1, which gives you 24 stitches around. Then, slip stitch into the first double crochet to end the row 1. And slip stitch again into the chain 1 space to start the second row. For the second row, chain 2. Then make 2 double crochet and chain 1. Skip 1 double crochet and make other 2 double crochet in the next chain space. Keep repeating the pattern 2 double crochet, chain 1 until you have 12 sets, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. At the end of the row, slip stitch into the first of 2 double crochet to close row 2. Row 2 should have a total of 36 stitches. For the row 3, make 2 slip stitch again to get in the chain space. Then chain 2. Then make a 3 double crochet and chain 1. Skip 2 double crochet and make other 3 double crochet, chain 1 in the next chain space. Keep repeating this pattern 3 double crochet, chain 1 until you have 12 sets again, and I'll meet you at the end of this row. At the end of this row, slip stitch into the first double crochet to end row 3. This row should have 48 stitches. To start row 4, slip stitch into the next 2 double crochet to reach the chain 1 space. Then, chain 2. Make 4 double crochet and chain 1. Make other 4 double crochet and chain 1 in the next chain space. Repeat this 4 double crochet, chain 1 until you complete all 12 sets. And I'll meet you at the end of this row. At the end of this row, slip stitch into the first double crochet to finish row 4. Now, we're going to chain 1 and cut our yarn to change color. Now, grab your green yarn and attach it to your project to start row 5. To begin, chain 5. Then skip 2 double crochet and make 1 single crochet in the middle of the 4 double crochet cluster. Chain 5 again and then make 1 single crochet in the next chain 1 space. Repeat this pattern, chain 5 single crochet all the way around. And I'll meet you at the end of this row. The last stitch must be chain 5. And then, slip stitch beside your first single crochet to close row 5. Row 5 should have 24 single crochets and 24 chain 5 spaces in total. For row 6, we're going to build our petals and little leaves. Inside the first 5 chain space, make 1 single crochet, then chain 3. Next, we build the base of our petal. Make 1 double crochet, chain 1, repeat that a total of 3 times, then make 1 double crochet for the last part of the base. After that, chain 3 and make 1 single crochet in the same chain space. That completes our first fall petal base. Move to the next 5 chain space to make the leaf. Make a single crochet and then chain 5. Skip first 2 chains and slip stitch into the 3rd chain. Then, Chain 2 and make 1 single crochet in the same space to finish the leaf. Repeat this whole pattern around the row. 1 base petal, 1 leaf, 1 base petal, 1 leaf, until you reach the end. At the end of this row, your last stitch should be a leaf. Then, slip stitch in the middle of your first single crochet, and then chain 1, and cut the yarn to change color. Row 6 should have a total of 12 base petals and 12 leaves. For the row 7, grab your lavender yarn or whatever color you want to use for the flower. Attach your yarn to any base petal right in the first chain space. Start by chaining 3. Remember, chain 3 count as your first double crochet. We're making a chunky petal, so add 3 more double crochet in the same space for a total of 4 double crochet. Now, take your hook, insert it on the first double crochet you made, yarn over, and slip stitch to close the petal. Then, chain 1 to secure it. This makes your petal look full and chunky. Repeat the same process again on the next chain space. 4 double crochet, slip stitch to the first double crochet and chain 1, and make 5 chunky petals in total. On the 5th petal, don't chain 1. Instead, slip stitch directly into the first chunky petal to close the full flower center. After closing the center, chain 3. insert your hook under the stitch where you joined the chain and make a double crochet. After that, chain 3 and slip stitch into the base of the double crochet to form a small petal. In each chain space, we are making 2 small petals, so repeat the process. 2 double crochet, chain 3, and slip stitch into the base. After that, move to the next chain space and repeat the whole process. Until you finish all the petals around your flower, slip stitch to end the row. Leave a long enough yarn tail so we can sew the open part of the flower. Now grab your needle and sew the open part of the flower. There is no specific pattern for sewing this part, so you can stitch it however you like. Just hide the excess yarn and cut it. Repeat row 7 on all base petals, and once you're done, our flower coaster is officially complete. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Bye!